You know, I just wonder, when you're in high school, no one has a problem telling you 80 million times, don't have sex, don't get pregnant, don't do drugs, don't get high, don't get drunk. But where are the people telling you, hey, don't let your credit get fucked up? Where are those people? Where is that? Because I just learned about credit, for real, learned about credit at the tender age of 20. Like, hello, when I was in high school, after the fourth person tells you like, hey, don't get knocked up. Okay. After like the fifth person tells you like, crack is whack. Okay. But then someone should say like, hey, also, keep this in mind when you're looking at student loans. Hey, also, when you get a credit card, hey, also, did you know what your credit is based off of? Because to be a whole ass adult now trying to figure that out, I'm like, there's a guidance counselor somewhere right now I want to punch in the throat. Just because there's so much stuff, me personally, I just didn't know. So picture this, here's me, mid-20s, I'm dating this guy. Here's me, the artist, he works in finance, and he has all his stuff together, and I think I'm popping and I have all my stuff together. I mean, not all my stuff together, like he had all his stuff together, but I felt like I had a significant portion of my things together. So at one point, he's out here finally dating girls whose credit scores is, 750, and I'm like, okay. I was like, I've never had a credit card, like I'm sure my credit score is just fine. And he's like, what's your credit score? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, I work in money, you should know what your credit score is. I'm like, I guess. We go on the internet, my credit score was like 320 something. I said, oh, he'll never speak to me again. Luckily, we took a look at it. We figured out why it was so low. He understood that the only reason it was the epitome of underneath Satan's mattress was because the only thing it was reflecting was the fact that I had loan debt from school, but that was it. No one ever talked to me about building credit, good credit versus bad credit, how to use credit. So literally within the last year, my credit score, thanks to him, thanks to research, thanks to a whole array of things, my credit score has significantly increased by over 300 points, and all of that is great. I do not work for a credit repair company. This is my truth. I just want to know who's teaching children, who's teaching people in high school, like, hey, before you get out of here, before we do prom committee, before we do any of that, like, this is how you could get screwed when you get out of here. I think that is so important. And in the same way we're teaching some of the other math, I just think that if there's somebody somewhere who can continue to teach financial literacy so that kids are not 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 32, like trying to figure this out, I just wonder what kind of world we would have.